Page 14, railroad tracks. It's nothing new here. It was just using what we have. We got eighth notes going crazy. At the top of the page, they're giving you some review on playing the piano and practicing the piano. It's really kind of important. As far as the fingers rounded thing, just relax. The fingers have a natural curve in them, so you don't curve the fingers. You let the fingers curve, just whatever they are. That's fine. When you're practicing, it's important to concentrate maybe just one thing at a time. Maybe one time you're concentrating on rhythm. Another time you might be concentrating on, make sure you, of course, the notes. Make sure you got the right notes. Another time you might concentrate on dynamics. Or another time it's articulate. Just one thing at a time when you're practicing. But when you're playing it, you want to be able to do all of that stuff without thinking about it. That's what practicing does. It lets you learn it to the point it becomes automatic. Just don't try and practice everything at one time. That's my problem. Do it just one thing at a time. Focus on one thing at a time and get it good, and then go to the next thing as you're practicing. Helps to have a plan when you practice. Well, what am I doing on this practice session? What do I want to accomplish? Rather than just blindly playing it over and over and over. Playing it over and over and over actually doesn't help. It might help you get it under the notes, but that doesn't guarantee you're playing the right notes. So you've got to take it and focus on just one thing at a time and make sure you're getting it that way. You'll actually find you learn things much quicker by doing that. Now, there's a difference of opinion among teachers, and it has been for I don't know how long. Some teachers say you play it accurately. Don't go faster than you can accurately play it. I'm one of those people. I say accuracy is more important than speed. Other teachers say no, feeling is more important. So try and get it to where it goes and just do your best to make it as accurate as you can but their emphasis then is on the speed and the feel. Railroad tracks, railroads usually go pretty quick when they're out there going. But if you can't play those evenly and smoothly, in my opinion, you need to slow them down. Other people would say, just keep going, keep at it. We want that speed and that feel. If you're going to play like that, then I really hope that you only play like that when you're alone. There's nobody around to hear, because it will probably sound really bad. So I agree with the book when they say play slowly and gradually speed it up. As you get better with piano, you will get quicker and faster. So this piece might not go as fast as you'd like it to go now, but after you've been through the book and you go through the book more and just for fun, I go through and play the books I played before just for the fun of it, you'll find you'll be able to play these faster and better. Okay, so much for that nonsense. Let's look at railroad tracks here. It is 3 lines long, treble, bass, clef, no sharps or flats in the key signature, so we're back in the key of C major. So make sure you're doing the C major scale. 4/4 time signature. As I said, we got eighth notes going nuts. Now both hands are playing the same notes. Different fingers, but the same notes. So I'm going to go ahead and take both hands at the same time here. And all we want to do is just make sure it's similar to the scale. Doesn't matter how fast you go. Just make them all even all the way through. And once you have that, we think about the articulation, which there isn't any. And this piece, I suggest just go ahead and connect it all the way through. Dynamics, well, they don't give you any. Isn't that nice? See, when they don't give you anything, it's really up to you. How loud or soft do you want to play it? Well, in my opinion, you need to play it both. Play it once loud, play it once soft. And this is both hands together. Is it loud? Let the wrist claps on this and slow it down. Boom, boom, boom. Here. Like so. Then play it softly. How light can you play it? Here. I'm still transferring weight from finger to finger. I'm just very little weight. It's very light. You can even experiment with crescendos and diminuendos. Maybe I want to, in one measure, I'm going to get louder, and the next I'm going to get softer. crescendos and crescendos. You play around with it and try it. And in the process of experimenting, you'll actually learn it better. Speed is, it's got to be controlled and even. So your moderato is, and that's the feel of it. It's just 1, 2, 3. That's kind of slow. Moderato 1, 2, 3. So moderato is just a nice feel. Feel the natural accents. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1. Exaggerate if you need to. The exaggerating is just getting a feel for it. You don't want to play it that way. You want to play it just feeling them. I could play it different every time I played it. That time, I kind of put in a crescendo every 2 measures and then came back down. So I can get louder and softer. Experiment with these things. I'm just adjusting how much weight I'm using. That's all. Let's play this very slowly together. Checking the rhythm shouldn't be a problem. They're all eighth notes. Just make sure you have the right notes. So I'll give us 4 counts. 1 and 2 and ready and go. And 1.